Have you ever wondered about the secrets to truly satisfying your partner in bed? Or why some women seem to connect on a deeper, more intimate level during these moments? In this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating and often overlooked truths about female sexuality, insights that could completely change the way you approach intimacy. We'll also uncover powerful techniques to help overcome premature ejaculation and enhance your love life like never before. Stick around until the end, because the final tips could transform not only your intimate experiences, but also how you build emotional and physical connections with your partner. If you're ready to unlock these life-changing secrets, let's get started. You won't want to miss a single second. Intimacy isn't just about techniques or physical acts. It's a journey of connection, discovery, and trust. For many women, emotional closeness isn't optional, it's essential. Feeling understood, valued, and emotionally secure often creates the foundation for physical satisfaction. But here's the fascinating part. Men and women often approach intimacy from different starting points. For women, emotional connection frequently comes first, enhancing their ability to enjoy the physical side. For men, it's the reverse. Physical intimacy can pave the way for emotional bonding. These differences might seem challenging, but they're actually an opportunity to deepen understanding and connection. Picture this. A woman feels emotionally distant because her partner hasn't shown affection outside the bedroom. She hesitates to engage in intimacy, while her partner sees physical closeness as the way to express love. This disconnect happens more often than you'd think, but it doesn't have to stay that way. When both partners take the time to communicate their needs openly, the relationship transforms. A simple gesture like a heartfelt compliment or sharing a laugh before bed can work wonders in bridging this gap. And here's a question for you. When was the last time you asked your partner what truly makes them feel loved and connected? These conversations can unlock a new level of closeness and mutual understanding, making your intimate moments even more meaningful. Intimacy isn't about getting everything perfect. It's about showing up for each other, being vulnerable, and growing together. Stick around, because what we'll uncover next could take your connection to an entirely new level. As we've just explored, emotional and physical connections go hand in hand. But what often sets the tone for an intimate moment is how it begins. And that's where foreplay plays a crucial role. Think of it as the bridge that connects emotional closeness with physical intimacy. For many women, foreplay isn't just a nice addition, it's an essential part of the experience. A gentle touch, a kiss on the neck, or even a playful moment of eye contact can build anticipation and enhance the overall connection. Did you know that nearly 40% of women believe stimulating the nipples is one of the best ways to start foreplay? It's those little actions, tailored to what your partner enjoys, that can make all the difference. But here's something you might not realize. Staying hydrated before intimacy can significantly impact the body's response. When the body is well hydrated, blood flow improves, which is crucial for both arousal and pleasure. It's a simple yet often overlooked step that can make a big difference. So, before your next romantic evening, consider drinking a glass of water. It's a small action with surprisingly big benefits. Foreplay isn't just about the physical sensations, it's about building trust and excitement. It's a chance to communicate without words, to understand what makes your partner feel valued and desired. When done with care and attention, it sets the stage for an experience that's not only physically satisfying, but emotionally fulfilling as well. Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever talked with your partner about what foreplay means to them? It's a conversation that could unlock a whole new level of intimacy. And as we dive deeper, we'll uncover more ways to create comfort and pleasure for both of you. Stick around. Now that we've touched on the importance of foreplay and hydration, let's talk about something many people overlook. How physical differences like body size or shape can impact comfort during intimacy. For example, women with larger breasts might experience discomfort in certain positions if there's too much pressure on their chest. Similarly, men may find themselves unintentionally rushing through moments of intimacy because they're focused on accommodating their partner's needs. These situations are more common than you'd think, and they often lead to frustration or hesitation, especially when there's a lack of communication. But here's the good news. Small adjustments can make a big difference. For women, lying on their side or placing a supportive pillow under their back can help alleviate strain and create a more comfortable experience. For men, slowing down and taking cues from their partner can lead to a more satisfying connection for both sides. Another overlooked factor is how partners perceive their own bodies. Feeling self-conscious can affect confidence and enjoyment during intimacy. That's why open communication is so important. When partners share their thoughts and preferences without fear of judgment, it creates a safe space for exploration and growth. Here's something to consider. Have you ever asked your partner if they feel completely comfortable in your usual intimate routines? A small change, like experimenting with new positions or using supportive props, can dramatically improve comfort and satisfaction. Comfort isn't just about physical ease. It's about creating an environment where both partners feel valued and respected. And when comfort becomes a priority, intimacy transforms into something deeper and more fulfilling. Up next, we'll explore some surprising facts and tips to enhance your connection even further. You won't want to miss it. As we explore ways to enhance intimacy, let's take a moment to uncover some fascinating facts and simple tips that can elevate your experiences. Did you know that the sensations of touch travel from the skin to the brain at an astonishing speed of 230 kilometers per hour? It's incredible how our bodies are wired to respond to physical contact almost instantly, making every touch, kiss, or caress an opportunity to create deeper connection. Here's another interesting insight. Staying mindful of lubrication can dramatically improve comfort and pleasure during intimacy. Natural options, like saliva or gentle lubricants, can intensify sensations, but it's important to apply them carefully to avoid irritation. Small adjustments like this can turn a good moment into an unforgettable one. And let's not forget the role of positioning. For example, standing positions may help prolong intimacy, while missionary remains a favorite for comfort and closeness, chosen by 80% of women. It's all about finding what works best for both of you. So here's a tip. Don't hesitate to experiment with little changes. A shift in posture, a new texture, or even something as simple as adjusting your pace can open doors to entirely new experiences. Intimacy is, after all, a journey of discovery. Coming up, we'll dive into practical ways to bring more excitement and emotion into your relationship. Stay tuned. Now that we've explored some fascinating facts and small adjustments, let's talk about how to truly elevate emotional and physical intimacy in your relationship. Building a deeper connection often comes down to the details, the things that make each moment feel special, unique, and unforgettable. One powerful way to enhance intimacy is by introducing playful elements like blindfolds. By temporarily removing one sense, other senses, like touch and sound, become heightened, making every caress feel more intense. This simple addition can create a sense of mystery and excitement, helping partners reconnect in new and thrilling ways. Another technique involves focusing on clitoral stimulation, which research shows can help 80% of women achieve orgasm. Using gentle tools or even just your hands with care can open up entirely new experiences. But remember, overstimulation can sometimes lead to discomfort. It's all about balance and taking cues from your partner. For couples looking to experiment further, consider exploring new positions or even incorporating erotic toys. Standing positions can help extend the duration of intimacy, while face-to-face moments allow for emotional bonding. Meanwhile, toys can add variety and excitement, with studies revealing that 20% of women use them regularly for personal or partnered pleasure. Of course, none of these techniques work without open communication. Talk to your partner about what you'd like to try and encourage them to share their thoughts too. A conversation that starts with curiosity, not judgment, can make all the difference. For example, you could say, "I've been thinking about ways we could add some variety. How do you feel about trying something new together?" Finally, don't underestimate the power of emotional gestures. Something as simple as a kiss on the neck or a heartfelt compliment before intimacy can create a sense of warmth and safety, laying the foundation for a more meaningful connection. Here's a challenge for you. Take one of these tips and try it with your partner. See how a small change can bring fresh excitement and deepen your bond. Stay tuned, because in the next section, we'll bring everything together to help you build a more satisfying and fulfilling intimate relationship. Intimacy isn't just about physical acts. It's deeply tied to how confident and emotionally connected we feel with our partner. For many people, confidence in themselves and their relationship can make the difference between a fulfilling experience and one that feels routine or disconnected. For women, feeling valued and desired by their partner builds self-esteem, which in turn enhances their ability to enjoy and engage in intimacy. Meanwhile, men often draw confidence from knowing they're meeting their partner's needs, both physically and emotionally. This cycle of mutual reassurance strengthens the bond between two people. So how do you build confidence and deepen your emotional connection? It starts with the little things. Compliments, small gestures, and moments of gratitude can go a long way. For instance, telling your partner, "I love the way you smile when you're happy," or "You make me feel so cared for," creates a sense of closeness and reassurance. Confidence also comes from feeling comfortable in your own skin. This doesn't mean striving for perfection. It means embracing who you are and trusting that your partner values you just as you are. If insecurities arise, talking about them openly can be transformative. Imagine saying, "I sometimes feel self-conscious about X. What do you think?" Most of the time, you'll find that your partner is more focused on how you make them feel than on anything you're worrying about. Emotional connection doesn't just happen in big, dramatic moments. It's built in the small, everyday interactions. Holding hands during a walk, making time to truly listen to each other, or even sharing a quiet laugh over something silly creates a foundation of trust and closeness. These moments translate directly into the bedroom, where comfort and confidence allow both partners to be fully present and engaged. Here's a challenge for you. The next time you're with your partner, take a moment to genuinely appreciate something about them. It could be their sense of humor, their kindness, or even how they've supported you through tough times. Share it with them, out loud. You might be surprised by how deeply they value your words. Remember, confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up for each other, flaws and all. And when that confidence is rooted in a strong emotional connection, it transforms intimacy into something truly meaningful. When emotional confidence and connection are in place, physical harmony naturally follows. Intimacy becomes less about performance and more about the shared experience. Listening to each other's needs, exploring new ideas, and creating moments that feel meaningful for both partners. One effective technique to enhance physical connection is the stop and squeeze method. This approach involves pausing during intimacy to delay climax, giving both partners more time to enjoy the moment. It's particularly helpful for men who want to extend their stamina and improve overall satisfaction. But this technique isn't just about endurance. It's also a way to build anticipation and increase trust. Another way to enhance harmony is by experimenting with positions that promote both comfort and closeness. For example, missionary remains a favorite for a reason. It allows for deep emotional connection through eye contact and physical proximity. On the other hand, standing positions can help prolong the experience, adding variety and novelty. Adjusting your routines doesn't have to be drastic. Even a small change in angle or posture can open the door to new sensations. And let's talk about tools that can amplify physical connection, such as toys or natural lubricants. Incorporating these elements into your intimate life can provide fresh experiences and help both partners explore what feels best. For instance, clitoral stimulation using a gentle tool can be transformative for many women, with studies showing that about 80% achieve orgasm through this method. Meanwhile, using a high-quality lubricant can reduce discomfort and enhance sensations, ensuring that both partners feel at ease. But physical harmony isn't just about techniques, it's also about communication. The best way to discover what works for both of you is to ask questions and share observations. You might say, "I really liked when you specific action. How did it feel for you?" This creates a space for constructive feedback where both partners feel safe to express their preferences without fear of judgment. Remember, physical intimacy is a skill that evolves with time. No one is born knowing exactly how to please their partner. It's a journey of learning, experimenting, and growing together. The more you invest in understanding each other's needs, the stronger your connection becomes. Here's a tip to try tonight. Focus on slowing down. Take the time to truly savor each touch, each kiss, and each moment. When you're fully present, your partner will feel it, and the experience will naturally become more fulfilling. As we move forward, let's explore how creativity and novelty can breathe new life into your intimate relationship. You won't want to miss this next part. Once you've established harmony in your physical connection, the next step is to keep things exciting and fresh. Creativity and novelty are essential for maintaining a thriving intimate relationship, especially as routines can sometimes dull the spark over time. One of the easiest ways to introduce novelty is to change your environment. Have you ever thought about transforming your bedroom into a more inviting and romantic space? A few candles, soft music, or even new sheets can make the same old setting feel entirely different. If you're feeling adventurous, consider stepping outside your usual space altogether, whether it's a cozy hotel room or even a romantic getaway. Another idea is to explore role play. This doesn't have to be anything elaborate. It can be as simple as dressing up or creating a playful scenario that lets you and your partner step out of your everyday roles. Role play allows you to rediscover each other in a new light and adds a sense of fun to your relationship. Small surprises also work wonders. For example, leaving a handwritten note for your partner that expresses your desires or appreciation can set the tone for a more emotionally connected and passionate experience later. Imagine finding a note that says, "I can't wait to spend tonight with you," or "I love how you make me feel." These gestures, though simple, reignite the excitement and show your partner how much they mean to you. Introducing sensory elements can elevate your experience as well. Try blindfolding your partner to heighten their other senses, or experiment with new textures like silk or feathers. These additions make every touch and moment feel more intense and special. And don't forget to reflect on past moments of intimacy that stood out. What made them memorable? Was it the setting, the timing, or something you did differently? Use those moments as inspiration to create more experiences that feel just as meaningful. Finally, the key to creativity is collaboration. Talk to your partner about what excites them or what they've always wanted to try. Be open to their ideas and share your own. You might be surprised by what you discover together. Here's a challenge for you. This week, plan a special evening that breaks away from your routine. It could be as simple as cooking dinner together, followed by a quiet moment to reconnect. Or it could be something bold that neither of you has tried before. Whatever you choose, let the focus be on enjoying the process and each other's company. Up next, we'll dive into the most critical element of all, how open and honest communication can transform your relationship. Stick around. When it comes to intimacy, creativity and physical harmony are powerful tools, but there's one element that ties everything together: communication. Without open and honest dialogue, even the best techniques or ideas can fall flat. Communication is the foundation of any thriving relationship, especially when it comes to understanding each other's needs, desires, and boundaries. Many couples shy away from conversations about intimacy because they feel awkward or fear judgment, but avoiding these discussions often leads to frustration or unmet expectations. The truth is, a simple conversation can be transformative, not just for your physical connection, but for your emotional bond as well. Start with small, approachable questions. Instead of diving into sensitive topics right away, you might ask, "What's something you enjoy most about our time together?" Or, "Is there anything I can do to make you feel more comfortable?" These gentle prompts show that you care and create a safe space for your partner to share. Active listening is another essential part of communication. When your partner speaks, focus on their words without interrupting or jumping to conclusions. Nod, maintain eye contact, and ask follow-up questions like, "Can you tell me more about that?" This shows that you're not just hearing them, you're genuinely interested in their perspective. One of the most vulnerable yet rewarding conversations you can have involves discussing fantasies or trying new things. Approach this topic with curiosity, not judgment. You could say, "I've been thinking about ways we can make our time together even more exciting. Is there something you've always wanted to try?" Framing the conversation this way makes it about exploring together rather than placing pressure on either partner. But communication isn't just about what happens in the bedroom. It's about how you connect throughout your daily lives. Expressing gratitude, sharing your feelings, and checking in with your partner regularly build trust and emotional closeness. For example, saying, "I appreciate how you always make time for me, even when you're busy," can mean the world to your partner. It's also important to address challenges openly. If something isn't working for you, approach it with kindness. Instead of saying, "I don't like when you do this," try, "I'd love it if we tried doing this differently." Framing feedback positively helps avoid defensiveness and encourages collaboration. Remember, communication is a two-way street. Be willing to share your own feelings and experiences, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. Vulnerability is what deepens connections. And as you grow more comfortable discussing your needs and desires, you'll find that your relationship becomes richer, more fulfilling, and more resilient. Here's an exercise to try. Set aside time this week to have an open conversation with your partner. It doesn't have to be long, just 15 to 20 minutes of uninterrupted time to talk about what's working well in your relationship and what you'd like to improve. Keep it positive and focus on what excites you about your future together. Communication is the bridge between emotional closeness and physical intimacy. It turns good relationships into extraordinary ones and ensures that both partners feel heard, valued, and loved. Coming up next, we'll explore how these principles connect with your daily life and how to keep the spark alive outside of the bedroom. Stay tuned. Now that we've covered the importance of communication, let's talk about how intimacy extends beyond the bedroom and into everyday life. True connection isn't just about what happens during private moments. It's about how you show love, care, and appreciation for each other throughout the day. Think of intimacy as a thread that runs through all your interactions, weaving a stronger bond over time. It's in the small gestures, holding hands while walking, sharing a knowing smile across the room, or leaving a little note to say, "I'm thinking of you." These moments may seem simple, but they lay the foundation for deeper emotional and physical closeness. For example, start your day by greeting your partner warmly. A hug or a quick kiss before you both go about your routines sends a message, "You matter to me." These small acts of affection create a sense of security and connection that carries through the day. Another way to build intimacy daily is by sharing your thoughts and feelings openly. Take a few minutes each evening to ask, "How was your day?" and really listen to the answer. These conversations may seem ordinary, but they're a powerful way to show that you care about your partner's life and well-being. Physical closeness outside of the bedroom also plays a key role. A long hug, a gentle touch on the back, or even sitting close while watching TV can spark a sense of warmth and connection. These small, consistent actions remind your partner that intimacy isn't confined to specific moments. It's part of your shared life. Another tip: surprise your partner with something thoughtful. It doesn't have to be extravagant. A favorite snack, planning a date night, or simply offering to take care of a chore can show how much you value them. These gestures strengthen your bond and create a sense of partnership. One of the most overlooked aspects of daily intimacy is quality time. With busy schedules, it's easy to fall into routines and forget to prioritize each other. Make it a point to set aside time, even if it's just 20 minutes, to focus solely on your partner. It could be a walk together, a shared cup of coffee in the morning, or an evening spent reminiscing about favorite memories. Here's a challenge for you. This week, choose one simple act of love to incorporate into your daily routine. Maybe it's writing a short note, giving a compliment, or planning a surprise. Notice how these small efforts create a ripple effect, bringing you closer to your partner in ways both big and small. When intimacy becomes a part of your daily life, it transforms your relationship from ordinary to extraordinary. It's about building a connection that grows stronger with every shared moment, making your relationship not only satisfying, but deeply fulfilling. Up next, we'll bring everything together in the action section to help you take the first steps toward transforming your relationship. Stay with me. Thank you for spending this time with me today. We've explored so much together, from understanding emotional and physical harmony to adding creativity and daily intimacy into your relationship. Now, it's time to take these insights and turn them into action. If any of these ideas resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What's one thing you're excited to try with your partner? Whether it's a new technique, a meaningful conversation, or a small act of love, share it with me. I'm eager to know what inspires you. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. It might seem like a small gesture, but it helps spread this message to others who could benefit from it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on more content like this. Looking for even more insights and tips? Check out the description below for additional resources, including books and guides that dive deeper into building stronger, more fulfilling relationships. There's something for everyone, whether you're looking to enhance your emotional connection, improve physical intimacy, or simply keep the spark alive. Remember, intimacy is a journey. Every small step you take, whether it's trying something new, opening up a conversation, or showing appreciation, brings you closer to the relationship you've always wanted.
Thank you again for being here, and I can't wait to hear about the positive changes in your relationship. Until next time, take care and keep nurturing the love you share.